I know I put caramel in there. I don't know why that don't taste like it. It does. I had to stir it first. I was real confused. I was like, what the fuck? Then I remembered I went to go brush my teeth, which isn't great because now my mouth tastes like toothpaste, and then mix that with coffee, which isn't the grandest of flavors, but it's also not like drinking orange juice after brushing one's teeth. Which, can we talk about the greatest travesties to humankind since, okay, let's not say that. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy. Hoes. I mean, dudes, lemons, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders. Oh my god. I'm so sad that show's over. But it's not, but it is, but it's not, but it is. And I'm dead on the inside, but also I'm feeling quite good because I fucking loved it. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and hi, and howdy, guys. Anyway, we're here for yet again another episode of Your Lie in April. I'm a little tired. Big fucking shock. But yeah, no, I went down. I actually got a fucking nap tonight, which I haven't gotten in years. No, but like the past week or two, I have had such fucking limited sleep because of just all sorts of shit happening. But I actually managed to get some sleep, tonight. It was only like 2 to 3 hours. And the worst part is that 2 to 3 hours fucked me up infinitely more than if I had just closed my eyes for 30 minutes. Like, it's ridiculous. And now I'm here. So I'm still a little tired from that. Because it's been more negatively impactful than if I just closed my eyes. But I'm sure my body appreciates it, or it doesn't. I don't know. I'll tell you what my body don't appreciate. Leg. So this is a fairly new series on the channel. Y'all have been around for... Some of you, no doubt, have been around for a minute or two. You've been bopping about, watching yourselves, perhaps the Steins Gates, the Grasias of the channel, the Psychono, or, maybe you've been around since the OGs. Maybe you've been around since the Frankses, the Citrus, the fucking place further than the universe has. It would be weird if it was the places furthest from the university. Because that wasn't a show that we watched. I don't know. The joke would have been funnier if that was what I had led with and then went into a joke about it. But no, I decided to explain it first and then not tell the joke afterward. Point is, people who've been around for a solid bit longer will know that Shannon, this boy, is the worst ever at taking care of himself as a human being. And you'll know that I fucked my leg up at one point in life. It's part of the reason why we have the classic hashtag fuck horses. Because they're the worst things. The dolphins of the land. The hippopotamuses of civilized society. Fuck those things in the neck with a... Trying to think of a good soldering iron. Let's go soldering iron. Point is, they're the worst things, and it's also not great when gravity is involved. Long story short, forever ago, dislocated my kneecap. If you don't know what that's like, it's exactly as disgusting and horrible and awful as it sounds. Your leg is supposed to bend like this back, like how a leg bends, and not like that, like how a leg don't bend. Like if you took a chicken leg and then ripped it off of its body. Don't do that. Shannon did. So he did that. And then later on in life, he went to explain to people what had happened to him in the middle of a gymnasium full of people. And was like, yo, this was crazy. I went like this and pop. And my leg did it again. And everyone thought it was hilarious because like, haha, he really put the effort into this one. Oh shit, he's dying. And then I did it a third time, which was a thing. I just kind of fell over. Wasn't nearly as... There's not a big story to be told about that one. It's not as exciting and stupid as the second one. And it's not as original and crisp as the original crunch. And then on the first anniversary of me working at my real adult human boy job, this Saturday, got my ass kicked by a shelf, and by that I mean my foot slid in between a shelf and the floor, and it tried to eat my foot, and succeeded in ripping my leg off. And the point is, I've had a day, I've had a week, it's been a thing. I'm in pain. Actually, like I say that, but like I've been doing a bit better. Like when I originally fucked my leg up on again, was it Saturday? It would have been Saturday. Yeah. I was really fucking pissed because holy fucking shitballs. Again, this is the 4th fucking time I've dislocated my kneecap. It's not great. It's fucking horrible. It's the worst feeling I've ever had in my body. And I've had a lot of unpleasant feelings in my body. Do not read too deeply into that. You know, like it was bad. I wasn't having a good time with it at all. I was able to eventually finish up work after a lot of limping around. Thank God we have hand carts and garbages with wheels around. And my dad being both a good dad and a understanding and cool manager was helping me out a bit. He's like, do you need help? Like I can help you take out a garbage. Like, I don't want you picking that up and just snapping your whole self. So thankfully I got some help with that. But anyway, I finished up work, got home, immobilized the fuck out of it, and then proceeded to get some sleep. And, you know, the next day I got a little bit better. And now, again, I'm up and walking on it. I'm going to do what I can to keep strengthening it up a bit. I should be able to go back into work later in the week, and if I'm not feeling 100% comfortable, I'm gonna bring my like brace and shit. So like it means I won't be able to bend down or fucking kneel, which is annoying because that's a decent part of the last half of my job. But I will be able to fucking walk, because that's the big thing, is when you do that, your leg feels like, oh, I'm gonna walk forward and everything's gonna go in my leg and you're gonna fall over and die. So thankfully it doesn't feel like that. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just, it's a thing. No one asked. But yeah, that has been my week. My week has also been, I got fucking RPG Maker because of the Steam Summer Sale, and I have been fucking going ape shit on it for like the past few days. It is so much fucking fun to fuck around with that shit. I love it to dearly death. Especially since there's things that I've been wanting to do and work on for fucking forever. And the fact that something that I thought was going to be really just like, well, I guess I'll just look at it and be like, hey, fuck, you fuck around with like a proof of concept sort of thing could be. And then getting in, I was like, you can do fucking almost anything in this. It's wild. That's really cool. And I'm looking into doing more stuff with it because, you know, again, there's a lot of projects that I've wanted to get working on in some fashion or another, and there's tons of projects I thought I wasn't ever going to be able to get started on for a very long time, or that I wasn't going to know where to start. And because of recent events, I can fucking look into doing cool shit. I can use it to help with voice acting stuff. I can use it to work on this other project I wanted to do for fucking like a year and a half or 3. So it's been a minute. It's like there's some things that I've really wanted to do, and I can kind of get into that now. And I've been going apeshit on that for the past few days, and it's been fucking killer. Everything I've done with it's fucking crap. That's actually been really, really fucking happy. But like I don't know, it's cool. Anyway, other things. I think that's all outside of the channel stuff. I need to talk about. On to the actual fucking my lungs are dying. That was one thing I noticed when I woke up from my nap, is like I can't breathe fully. Again, I'm dying dead. I can't be saved. Point is, yeah, on the channel, as I was referencing in the very beginning here, is we just finished up Steins Gate on the channel. Like the last week or so, and if you haven't fucking seen it, not even necessarily my reactions, but if you haven't seen that fucking show, god damn it, fix that, because that show is fucking fantastic. I goddamn adored it to death. It is easily in my top 3, and I have to go back and rewatch fucking Franks, and I need to rewatch Sakura So again, because I need to figure out exactly where those 3 land in my top 3, but those are my top 3. Like, I don't know, man. I adore him to death. It's fucking great. Again, for the sake of argument, I don't count Ruby, but only in the specific instance, because otherwise it would always win. Point is, I'm weird. But yeah, this picture of what looks like delicious waffly bits is just sitting there, standing right in front of me, and I'm like, I need to get into this because I'm hungry. I'm actually not, but it still looks good. I'm fat people hungry, which is like, I don't need actual food, but I want that in my mouth. It's just the way I think about meat every time I ever see it. Anyway, point is, we're moving on. So yeah, that happened. As for its replacement series, I'm still not 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do that. Again, we have multiple shows lined up and ready to go. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to stick to the original plan and go with School Live, or if I want to actually bump Erased up to that slot, since that's one I've that's one that's been sitting and waiting for Konosuba to end for a solid minute. It's been around way longer in School Live, and I wonder if it's more fair to do that. Or I wonder if what I want to do is I want to drop off potentially Steins Gate first as one of our first shows that we, end, and then we won't be immediately restarting something else new. And I think the biggest reason I am curious about doing that specifically is because Fire Emblem Three Houses comes out in fucking, like, what is that, 14 days? 14 days, I think. Is that how math do? Yeah, so that comes out very, very soon. And that is something I desperately want. I still have not fucking tested to see if the Elgato works with the Switch. I need to do that. I'm gonna be so pissed. But anyway, because that is something I desperately want to do on the channel. So part of me is like, well, what if I push those, and those all take place in our next batch of shows that we're going to do instead, so I can have both Made in Abyss and that drop off. And I might even, if that is the case, if that is what I do, I'm going to fucking burn through a couple of our next shows. I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to binge through some of our shows to get those slots cleared out so that I can conceivably keep up with doing episodes of fucking like Fire Emblem or something along with stuff. I think that's what I would like to do. And I think that's the biggest reason I'm considering these things. So I'm not 100% sure, but they're things that I'm thinking about. If people have preferences or ideas alongside that, feel free to tell me. But I'm not 100% sure yet. There's things that I would like to do because I need that fucking game in my life. And if it just sits there on the shelf going like, well, maybe you'll get around to playing me on the channel soon, it's going to end up like Resident Evil 2, and I'm never going to do it. And it's going to take me till fucking like a week ago to start the goddamn thing. And I'm going to be sad because, number one, I'm not playing it on the channel, which makes me really fucking sad because that game is fucking kick-ass. But like, it will make me do that, and then it will also make me like, why the fuck did I take so goddamn long? Point is, that's what I'm thinking. Other things, beat my record on intros with Grisaya. Did I mention that? There's a reason, if you go into the Discord, that my nickname is 43-minute long intro. I have a problem, and her name is Meech, and I love it. Point is, there's that. I think that's the big things in the channel. Again, in regards to the other thing that would replace Steins Gate, obviously, is again School Live. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. I think that's all I have to say on the channel. The last thing I would want to mention would be in regards to this show in particular, which would be, again, the sub-dub situation. Yeah, man. And that is, again, I do think I want to go with the sub this time around. A lot of people did mention how, because of the way the two episodes are kind of episodes that they are, and perhaps it's not fair to judge it 100% based on, and no one was upset about it. They were just more like, Well, just yeah, no. It occurred to me that when you're doing the dub, it's like all my main dude talking to himself the whole fucking time. So it's mostly that, so you don't get to see all of the dub stuff shine quite the same ways I might have with, say, the sub in the first episode, which is something I fully understand, and it's one of those things that can happen. Either way, I liked both. I do think I'm gonna go with the sub though. Again, I totally enjoyed both, and if everyone was like, no, man, you should do dub, I'd probably fucking do it, because it doesn't bother me. But I do think I just personally this time around will decide on sub. And it works out too, especially since like Erased, for example, I am about 100% sure I'm jumping into that one straight up dub. I might try both again, maybe. But I think I want to watch that one in dub. Because best of all the bests is in it, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So fuck you people, I'll eat you if you tell me tell me I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, there's something to think about there. Anyway, what happened last episode? We went and saw Kaori's performance. It was pretty tits. She was kicking ass. There was this one man who won my heart instantly, and was all like, yo, this man, he tried. He was doing his best. He just wanted to do some goodness in his life. And then she came on and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, you went from Robin Williams in goddamn Dead Poet Society to the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's an interesting comparison, but I mean, one of those was infinitely more likable than the other. One was funny, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. One wasn't Robin Williams in fucking one of my favorite movies. Anyway, point is, I really love that movie. Point is, Tsubaki's amazing. that's I don't know how we got here, but that's my point. So we're gonna watch some more of this show, and we'll be back to a normal thumbnail this episode, because every other episode I'm going to make it a fucking Tsubaki thumbnail. So fuck all you people. Like, again, watching this kind of back to back with Hyoka is interesting, because Tsubaki and Mayaka remind me a lot of each other. Like, they're obviously very different. One is a fucking smug machine supreme, and the other one is a, sassy, sporty muffin loser, and I love her. But I don't know. They both remind me a lot of each other. Not just because they're both short-haired, brown-haired lady peoples who are adorable. But like, I don't know. Just having a back-to-back really gives me a lot of happiness that I have two characters that I just adore to death, like that, unnecessarily, and I love it so much. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. At least it's not 43 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna watch this. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And let's go ahead and do it with episode 3 of Your Lie in April. With this sweet, tasty, whatever the fuck that is, I don't know, but it's a patisserie saucisserie. Patisserie croissant or something. I don't know. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. The caramel waffles. Caramel. Oh my god. Hi, how you doing? It looks fucking scrumptious. And you look adorable as well. I mean, you should start with the waffles. Damn. I get that feeling, though. I really like this intro. It's real sweet. That part's great. It's really adorable. Again, like, I was just going off on this in Hyoka, but I am a sucker for extra little expressive shit. And I don't know. Shit's nice. Again, it's just really pretty. And again, speaking of shows that, again, I fucking adored Steins Gate, and I'm so sad to see that it's gonna be gone. I still have an OVA, I still got the fucking movie, I still have all of Steins Gate Zero. But the main series proper is officially over. That is my least favorite part of this whole intro. Stop it. Do not... Because when I see that, it means this show is going to rip my soul out because I love her, and I don't... and I don't want to see her sad. But, the fuck was I talking about? I was gonna say, again, I am losing Steins Gate, but I am also starting this, which has captured my attention in very much a similar way. I don't know if it'll necessarily be one of my favorites of all time in the same way. Well, I mean, I'm sure it will be one of my favorites, but like that same exact level, but it's entirely possible because it's the tits. It's fucking dope so far. I really do love it. You have a lovely... Oh, stop it. Also, get your hair back, you silly goose. She is an adorable little muffin. And you staring. Oh. No. You're killing it, baby girl. You got this. Oh, man, you rocking that shit. Don't worry about it. There's always room to improve and shit, but you know. Oh my god. You must be a friend with Shirase. Shit. Why did I pronounce it like that? Anyway. Hi. Satan, how you doing? Again, the quickest way to my heart and soul is characters, and I fucking love all of them so far. Like, again, even if Kaori's not my favorite, I fucking love her. She's kind of great. And the boy as well. The boy makes me sad. Oh my god. It's English Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I almost called it Twinkle Twinkle. What the fuck? What? It's... Ooh, a little flare on that sky. I love it, man. That's the cutest thing in the world. Damn. You killing it, son. I thought you couldn't play Come on. Hey, you good? You was doing so well. It's all good, man. Just take a deep breath. And hey, man, if you gotta stop, it's cool too. Know your limits, but... and that's a good thing to be, man. I love these colors. They're so warm and nice. Again, I'm usually a very big, like, cool color guy, but... in the right time, shit's good. Love a good sunset. I got one too. He's great. He talks like this. Also, I just have a regular black cat, not an anthropomorph, a weird little freak that talks. Oh. Oh. Damn, that's a hell of a... Aww. the sounds of it, it wasn't a great situation. Again... Your brain just starts to drown it out. Damn. God damn it. Wants to see you pull through, my boy. She knows you got some good in you. She got the baby girl. How you doing? Damn. Off to a fantastic start. That takes a level of skill. I don't even know whose shoe you took. Was it yours? Yes, it was. It's a good question. Get your Sam Fisher on, son. You gotta be stealthy. She'll find you. And again, you know, I definitely get a fair enough vibe that Tsubaki really wants to see him, you know, kind of get back to, again, presumably the way she knew him when he was younger. If I would have to make a wild assumption, because she loved that side of him. Would love to see that again. Because I know there's plenty of people I can think of, you know, when you like kind of fall in love with them and they're at their best, and you see them kind of slip, and you want to see them continue to succeed and grow, and damn, your friends is actually demons. There are some persistent ones. You can do it, my boy. Nah, man, I believe in you. Believe in yourself. I'm not saying it'll be easy. But do what you wants to do in this world. God damn. Yeah, definitely get that. It's not fair to have to see him have it ripped away from him. If he wanted to stop, it would be one thing. But you don't think he does. Yeah, I don't think he does. Well, that concerns me a little, maybe. The fact that they pointed that out makes me think it's relevant. Use them legs, baby girl. You got this. With the swiftness. Stairs, the mortal enemy of man. Especially when your fucking leg is broken. I'm sorry. Mad at myself. You got a juice box? Go kick it with an armless lady up here or something? Wait, that would make her Emmy in this case. What point? I'm okay with it. Damn. This man cannot help, but he's got to have more brain damage than me at this point, which is surprising. Never say never, son. You hear that bird, man? Sang a whole song about it. Boy, if you don't... If I had to listen to her crying too much longer, I'm gonna be pissed. Look at this man over here with his ideas and shit. Y'all are wild. I really, 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 really like this show. It's so good. Oh my god, I love it. I love these fucking people, man. Which means it's gonna fucking kill me when I'm done with it. It does. Even when it has like happy endings and shit, it ruins my life because I'm like, they're all so happy together, and I'm just, oh, it's too early to be thinking about it ending, man. It's 3 episodes in. Come on now. But yeah, man, I'm fucking loving it, really, like I am. It's on the topic of me finding more and more of my favorite shows of all times. It's a little irritating because I keep having these ones like, I love it. It's some of my favorites of all time, and I keep finding, because again, you guys know, good ass. Damn, baby girl, you looking fantastic. Like, cause I keep finding all these great shows that everyone loves, and they keep recommending them to me and shit, and we're getting there and stuff, and you know, I'm watching all these amazing shows now later in my anime. Later. In my anime watching stuff. I keep running into new amazing things back to back to back, and they start kind of overlapping each other and beating each other out and shit, and I'm like, come on, damn it, man. That's the thing. I really do love it though. It's really fucking good. Again, it's grabbing the heart in the way of Frank's or a fucking Steins Gate or a Sakurai or all that shit. A lull in the sea, shit like that. The way it does. So I'm fucked again. Is the big thing we're learning here. Yeah. Again, man, I get his issues and stuff, man, but I think she's got the right way of it. She potentially has a little bit of a sad way of looking at it too, and almost like it has to be this way for her, or maybe it can't be good in a way if it's not exactly, you know. So that's potentially a little worrisome, but she also just has a fairly decent, like a really good, you know, outlook on her life as the person that she is and the things that she wants to do. Like, even there when she said it, it's like, obviously she wants to fucking kill it, and she does, and she will. Hopefully they'll kill it together. But in the end, it's trying, it's being heard out there that matters, and that's something I sympathize with and fucking understand immensely. Because I know I won't always do it 100%. I won't always, you know, nail it. Sometimes I'll make a 3-minute long intro on a 47-minute long episode. You know, I won't always get it right. I won't always be amazing. I might not be able to do everything I've ever wanted in life creatively, because there's a lot of shit I really, really want to see happen before I, you know. Let's not think about that, Shannon. You have issues with that. Everyone does, but you really don't do well with that concept. As has been established before. But like the feeling of needing to be heard, even if it's just to try, even if it's not to, even if it can't be perfect, if it can just be, that can be an extremely important thing to some people, and it's one that I fully understand. And again, can appreciate as well, because I'm very much the same way. I don't know. I mean, I hope they manage to pull through. There's a lot of show left again, so I'm not expecting it to wrap itself up nice and easily in the first 4 episodes. I suspect there will be some strife. But I don't know. It's one of those things where just I wish him the best. I hope they can pull through it. Or at least they can start. They can try. Because sometimes that's the best you can do. Sometimes that's what matters most. Is not even excelling, but just being in a lot of situations. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it here tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please give it some love. Again, if you guys have thoughts in relation to stuff I mentioned in regards to the channel in the intro, feel free to throw it out there. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. In either way, goddamn do I want to get 3 houses on the channel. So it's very possible I'm going to figure out a way to do that one way or another. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, feel free to check out Steins Gate if you guys haven't. The series or my reactions, because they're both amazing. If you want to hear another man, if you want to hear me continue to just go ape shit over a brown-haired girl for about 24 episodes. I didn't realize it was like 22 episodes. No, it's like from the 2nd episode onward, I just go ape shit about Suzuha the entire time. Anyway, point is, you want to see more of that? There's always more of that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I love you dearly. Toes, and lemons, everyone. Bye-bye. How you doing, leg? Really? Uh-huh. Yeah, me too. It's probably because we're connected to each other. We're in sync, if you will. Sink into a hole and then dislocate the fucking goddamn it.